In a train, two children were running here and there. Sometimes they would fight with each other, and at times they would jump on top of seats. The father, sitting nearby, was lost in his thoughts. In between, when the children looked at him, he would put on an affectionate smile, and then the children would again get busy with their mischief, and the father would keep looking at them lovingly. The co-travelers of the train were upset by the children's playfulness and annoyed by the father's attitude. Since it was night time, everyone wanted to rest. Seeing the running around of the children, a traveller could not stop himself and exclaimed to the father, "What kind of father are you? The children are behaving so naughtily, and instead of stopping them, you are encouraging them with your smiles. Is it not your duty to explain to them?" The father paused for a few moments and said, "I am just thinking how to explain it to them, brother." The man said, "My wife had gone to her maternal home. She passed away yesterday due to an accident. I am taking the children there for the final rites, and now I'm..."
What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up in your arcade? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces.
Just be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. You can't change how people feel about you. So don't even try. Just live your life and be happy.
Hey everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. Alright, let me go ahead and get our music set up for tonight. Hopefully everybody is doing great, grand, wonderful. How's everybody doing? Alright, music. Let's get some music on for everybody. Everybody. Alright. Ooh, that's so loud. Ooh, my bad. That's so loud. What do I want for tonight, huh? What do we want? We'll go with that. Oh, you got blown away on right now. Somebody's going to be blown away. Alright, we're here for a collective read tonight. So welcome in. This doesn't necessarily have to be love. I know we're getting into the Valentine's season and everybody wants it to be like love and da-da-da-da, but for this collective read, this is all about whatever's going to come out, basically. What needs to come out, what's going to come out. So, let's see. Tomorrow, I plan on doing a Twinflame collective read, and then, well, actually, it'll be after the Dark Series read, and I'll do a Dark Series read, and then do the Twinflame read to kind of give me the, you know, going from the one energy into, like, kind of like a lighter, happier, lovey-dovey kind of energy. So, without further ado, let's see what we got for you. And I have some new decks that I'm using. Well, I got like one new deck. I think is it one? Just one? No, 2, 3 new decks that I'm using tonight. So, all right, Mars action. Somebody's wanting to take some sort of action towards you. Or somebody is like, they could be upset, angry, heated. You could be 10th house. Look at your 10th house. What's going on in your 10th house? But it's giving, you're having a different outlook on a situation with the ascendant. You're having, could be somebody new, something new coming into your life, or starting new, something fresh, starting over, change of perspective, change of point of view. You're taking some sort of action. With the Mars energy, it's like you're gaining the strength, you're gaining the courage, you're gaining the willpower. Some of you could be gaining your strength back, and stepping into your power. There could be something that's going to be frustrating you a bit. Be careful you're not acting either out of ego or out of just quick to reaction for some situation. And the 10th house, this does say your reputation. You know what? And that just gives me, and I had it channeled earlier. Was it today? Earlier today? In game. Taylor Swift. Bigger reputation. So there's something about maybe two people coming together. Both have some sort of, you know, a reputation. Doesn't mean it's a good reputation. Doesn't mean it's a bad reputation. It is what it is. Hey Shrek, how are you doing tonight? But this also could be just like a wanting to leave a lasting good reputation with the 10th house. You could be dealing with the Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. This is a very mothering energy. Somebody's very family oriented. You could be taking action towards a Cancer. They could be taking action towards you. You could, like I said, could be in your chart, or could have Cancer in your 10th house or ascendant, or a Cancer Mars energy. Something about the moon, though, maybe tapping into your intuition a bit, using your intuition, using your judgment, good judgment, before you take any kind of like heated action. Maybe kind of thinking, taking a step back and kind of trying to get a bigger, clearer picture on something about a door opening for you. The key. You could be tapping in and gaining some sort of key piece of information. There may have been a key piece of information that you may have been missing before, that maybe you're getting some sort of news about it, and it could irritate or piss you off. And this could be something about your reputation or somebody that you're dealing with. But whatever it is that you find out, it's going to be upsetting. Or you're going to want to take some sort of action for some of you. With the 12th house, it's surrendering. You're kind of like, let go, let God. Number 10, number 12 could resonate with you. It's like surrendering to the universe, letting go. Some of you could be having dreams, and your dreams are giving you some sort of clear indication on what it is that you need to do, what direction you need to go in. And this is really stepping into your power. Maybe some of you think that your reputation has been tarnished in some way, or you're worried about somebody tarnishing your reputation. Or there's something about, like, it's like lies, rumors, gossip. It's kind of been going around. It could be about you. It could be family, friends, coworkers, whoever it is that's just spreading crap with some sort of malicious intent. Like I say, Cancer I say Cancer, and it's only because Cancer is right here. But with in the 12th house, this is a healing energy. There's something that either you're wanting to take some sort of action to heal a situation, because you've gained some sort of new perspective on a situation, and now it's kind of like this with the Cancer energy. It's a very nurturing role, you know, because Cancer is a very nurturing, mothering kind of energy. So it's kind of like wanting to take some sort of action to kind of like make some, either, I don't know if it's like making something right, or if it's just, you know, you could just be taking and nurturing yourself, taking care of you, self-love, things like that. Because a lot of the times as a parent or mothering kind of energy, sometimes it's like you have to kind of mother yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your house, take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of in order to be like in your power. There could be something about something from the subconscious that is coming to light as well, that maybe it's like you, I don't know if maybe you suppressed it, or maybe it's something you just forgot about, and it's just like you're having like a, oh, you know, like, oh, you know, like I remember this, or I remember that, or what about this, or what about that, and things are kind of coming to light, coming to head for you. Some of you could be tapping into your Akashic records in your dream state, learning about your past lives and going kind of like back into that. And it's something about like healing, maybe from past life mistakes that have kind of like continuously kind of keep recurring in this lifetime as well. It could be a cyclical event that's going on. In addition, some of you, there could be some sort of karma that is going on in your life, and it's just putting you in this very kind of just like a kind of energy. Be careful of somebody trying to send spell work or casting you kind of negativity and etc. Because you may have that going on, and it's because maybe they're perceived what they perceive you to be. So there could be that as well. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Sun. So whatever action it is that you're taking, you're moving into an energy to where it's going to make you very happy, one way or another. It's like with the egg cracking open, it's almost like you're seeing something truly clearly for, maybe it may seem like for finally the very first time, or it's like new. And this is also the masculine energy, so it's tapping into, you know, some of you could just be tapping into your masculinity a bit, stepping up into, again, into that powerful masculine energy. But be careful, because the Sun can also be ego. So make sure you're not doing something that is ego driven based upon feelings. But with this pearl here, it is giving some wisdom. You've gained some sort of wisdom in a situation. So be careful that you're not doing something rash or out of your ego. Make sure it's, you know, a pure, good, true intention, you know, but I'm not feeling like it's going to be negative. I mean, it could be for some, but I'm getting like with that, the moon and the Cancer energy, you're really tapping into your emotions and your feelings and trying to get a feel about what it is you want to do and what sort of next steps you want to take. She's mad at me because I called her. Actually, she can't take an honest thing, then I don't want her. Well, I mean, it depends on how brutal you are. How brutal were you, Shrek? There's nothing wrong. Like, I love honesty, transparency, truth, like all that, yes. But, you know, there's a way to deliver it. Alright. You have, I hope. So, by Gabby Barrett. So there's something about having hope. You know, even if there's, and you know, I got this earlier. Download it to me, and it's like more biblical, to where, like, you know, God lets you know, like, if you have a grain of faith within you, like, he's got you no matter what, and he's going to care for you and take care of you. And it's even in that same kind of sense of like hope. If there's hope, then that means there's love there. or there's feelings, or there's something there to be able to kind of work through, that there's hope. So somebody may have hope still left in a situation. Some, you know, maybe it's just lost hope, you know, but I'm getting like there's like some sort of hope still that remains within a dynamic, whether it be work, family, friends, coworkers, you know, business, lover, friend, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's something about maintaining, staying grounded, some sort of information that you may find. Or I'm also being drawn to this tree right here. Your foundation, you may feel like is being uprooted or something. Maybe somebody's foundation is going to be uprooted, or you could be moving or something to that. That's what I'm getting for some of you here soon, or maybe you're planning on it. But I'm deeply rooted in the earth's energy, stable, strong, and fully present. So make sure that you're fully present in the moment, no matter where or what is going on this week for you. You've got, let's see, power of intention. With this full moon energy coming in this weekend or Saturday, make sure if you are manifesting that you're manifesting, why can't I freaking talk? Manifesting with pure intentions. Because you don't want any kind of negativity, any kind of kickback at you or anything like that. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? Again, with the Akashic record, some of you could come from some sort of Egyptian bloodline. Or again, you're tapping into Akashic records, learning about past lives, etc. Because, you know, with the pyramids, it does give me that. Could also be like, I'm getting like in your past life, you could have been a pharaoh, like a consort, or you're like, could even be like magi or something, you know, who was like back in that dated area. Or there's something about, maybe some of you might resonate with like the Egyptian gods and goddesses like Ma'at or Isis or Osiris. Those type of deities. Some of you may just resonate with that, or you're tapping into just learning about different religions as well. All right, and you have the right people. Okay, whatever it is that you have intentions towards, you are putting the right people in place. And now, or the right people are coming towards you. I'm getting like you're painting this picture, painting this portrait of what it is that you foresee your future, where it is you want to go, what it is you want to do, even maybe who you want to be with, you know, whatever the steps. It's like you have like this checklist, like I want this, 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 and this. And you're painting this picture in your head on what it is that you want to do, which is perfect because with the manifestations for the full moon, you want to have a clear picture of what it is that you want. Now, for some of you, this is also getting maybe a clear picture on what's going on in your life right now. Like you're really gaining some sort of clarity on a situation going on within your own life. Maybe something that may have been a little bit muddled or, you know, whatever, where you're starting to see things a lot more clearly. Some of you could have been going through an awakening, an ascensioning, good Lord, an ascension or whatever, dark night of soul, and you're like coming out of this and you're seeing some things more clearly. I'm getting like definitely like meditation, grounding, going within. Some of you could be tapping more into, here is giving me like your heart chakra maybe opening, and it means like you're ready to receive love as well as to give love. So it's like you're finally open and ready to receive what the universe has to offer you. And you could have the right person coming along, and that's if it's love. Now, if it's business or, you know, whatever, then you could have the right people, again, coming towards you who's going to fulfill this bigger picture that you are trying to create. All right, you have discernment. But make sure, okay, you may have to use your discernment when it comes to the right people. There may be people in your energy that are not good for you. Like, they could be just energetically draining to you, just use you, and then just walk away, you know, just pretty much just kind of get a leg up. Or maybe somebody is not performing in, you know, as far as job or work element, maybe somebody's not performing in the right way. Maybe you've kind of just been giving somebody a benefit of a doubt, or maybe it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, maybe somebody has like 1,001 excuses as to why they can't do something. And maybe you find out like, well, they couldn't do it because they were freaking all out all night the night before, partying, getting wasted, doing this, doing that, whatever. But you want somebody who's going to be more consistent in the job, somebody who's going to actually like do it and do it right. So this is like using your discernment about who you're putting into place to handle your business. Even if it's like home, like you got somebody who's want to come in, you need a babysitter, and you're just going to hire them. Well, you want to make sure that one, your kids are taken care of, okay, and not going to be like abused in any way, shape, or form. And you want to make sure that every content in your house is going to be there. Nobody's going to like take, steal, or whatever. And 3, your house ain't going to burn down. Like, you know, like they're not going to try, you know, do some dumb shit, you know. Even as teenagers, I'm gonna tell you, teenagers trying to cook if they're not properly trained, just be careful. I know when I was a teenager, I did. I babysat for my brother, for my nephews, and yeah, I probably almost burnt the house down. It was pizza every weekend after that. So I'm just saying, as far as that goes, that was so crazy. I don't know why I just remembered that. That was so out of the blue. But I'm just saying, you want to have the right people in place, because if you don't, you know, shit can get burned down quick. I'm sorry. That's just funny. Okay, releasing ritual. And there's something that you're needing to kind of let go. And some of you, this could be toxic people. Some of you, there could be, you're letting somebody go. You're firing somebody. It could be breaking up with somebody because it's like, you know what? You're not, I don't see, maybe it's like you don't see a future with somebody, or you don't see, maybe you only see somebody going like a short-term haul with you. And it's like, I don't see long-term, because I see like they're being like, you know, like, yeah, we can make it work for a short period of time, but then it's like, but for the long haul, can you make it last for a long haul? You know, and with the right person, you can. You know, it's, you know, it's a lot of compromise, a lot of working things out, you know, talking through things like that. But you're needing to kind of use your discernment. It's like having your eye open. This also gives me evil eye. There could be a lot of people trying to throw evil eye at you. And it's maybe, for some of you, you could be thinking one person is actually doing it when it's actually somebody entirely different. Shit, could even be a group for that matter. And there's something about also maybe grounding and releasing some sort of toxic energies. For some of you, there could be attachments or anything like that that people are kind of throwing at you, and you're needing to kind of be able to pray to be able to kind of release all this like off of you and whatever. This does say, I release all stored negative emotions. This is also emotional. Let go of the emotional baggage, barriers that have been kind of weighing you down. Shame, guilt, pain, things like that. Just kind of giving it to God, being like, here, take these, I'm handing it to you. And then you got trauma, energetic blockages from physical and spiritual beings. So again, there could be somebody who's trying to block your chakras as well. So there's something about, you know, definitely meditation, going within. Oh, I got amazed. Baby, I'm amazed by you. Lone Star, Lone Star, Lone Star, Texas, Lone Star State. Something about Texas might resonate. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. It's kind of quiet. Okay, what do we have? Yeah. Something about Africa could resonate too. Jamaica, Africa, Bahamas. I don't know. You've got cause or effects, law of dominant effects, and taste the victory. Something dominating? There's some sort of action that happened previously that it's like in the past that is still affecting you. And it's like dominating your thoughts and your emotions. It's like you can't get it out of your head. Somebody could indulge, be a little overindulgent. It doesn't have to be. Or there's something about a celebration. Positive assumptions. A coming together. All right, you got, are you at the cause? Oh, bleh. Are you at the cause of your experiences? Actively shaping your life or at the effect where life happens to you? This card invites you to shift from victim to creator by taking responsibility for the causes you set in motion. Step in the driver's seat and shape the outcome you desire. So that is taking action. So if there was any misgivings or misdoings or anything to that effect, it's maybe going within. Maybe some of you, it's like perceived action against you, and it's seeing something differently. It's also like getting out of like this victim mentality, to where you're no longer, you're not a victim, but you are not only a survivor, but you know, or somebody who has like made it to the other end of the situation. So yeah, you've kind of survived it. You've gone through it. You're pushing through your barriers, whatever, and you're kind of bulldoze shit down, and you're like, now I'm come out the other side. And you got the law of dominant. Sorry, my little pen. I'm trying to quit smoking, so it's helping. It's herbal. Alright, you got the law of dominant effect states that a suggestion becomes far more powerful when paired with a strong emotion, whether you're influencing yourself or others. Remember that emotions amplify the impact of words, making them more effective. Oh shit. You got cruise. Florida Georgia line. Cruise. Somebody wants to go on a trip. You want to go on a trip? Somebody coming on a trip. It's travel. Oh, my window down. Somebody could be driving a truck with a lift kit. So you could have, like, I don't know, big mud tires or whatever. Could just be any kind of vehicle with like the lift kit and mud tires. I don't know, somebody like going mudding in their vehicle. I'm getting like some backcountry shit right now. And you got taste the victory. Engage your senses to make success feel real. Imagine achieving a goal. What does it look like, sound like, and even taste like? The more sensory detail you add, the more real it becomes. So here it is painting that picture. And with your manifestations, own it. Act like it's already within your hands. Not within your reach, but as you are manifesting this, picture yourself being in that moment and actually having it. You got positive assumptions. There's something maybe about assumptions. I'm getting positive affirmations. There's something about maybe confidence. courage, strength. It's giving me kind of Leo energy. You don't have to be a Leo, but it's just what it's giving me. Something about just embracing that within yourself. This is giving, in conflict, assume positive intent. Ask what might they have been trying to achieve. When you reframe the motivation, you soften the emotional charge and open space for resolution. So this, it does still give me like that courage, the strength. And so maybe it's something somebody's been kind of fearing. And instead of like thinking about everything going wrong, or what not to say, what about what to say, to like maybe soften. I don't know, maybe you're delivering a message, or somebody's delivering. I'm getting somebody's delivering a message, or you're going to be delivering it, and it's something about needing to kind of like your communication, being effective with your communication, and being a little bit softer, calmer. Definitely, like, set your attentions on what the outcome is that you want to see, and formulating a plan of how you're going to approach a situation, how you're going to communicate, or try to communicate effectively without somebody kind of just being set off. Even if it's just you, because the person, if you approach it in a specific way, they may have a different type of reaction, which then in turn is going to make you have a reaction, then could just cause a big old fight. So something about your approach to the matter. But the picture perfect, and then you have metaphor magic. Metaphors. This is giving, okay, hold on. Metaphors are used to bypass the analytical mind and speak directly to the unconscious mind. For example, if you're rushing your growth, remind yourself, like a tree, grow from the inside out, rooting first, then reaching. Metaphors invite transformation without resistance. So maybe using examples, but metaphorical examples especially. But this is also giving like, I don't know, like a tree. I'm getting Tanya Tucker. Never has been. It's something about compromise. You're wanting to come towards some sort of compromise. It's giving, I don't know, soulmate energy. I don't know, you could be in a dispute with somebody. Soulmate, twin flame. I don't know if you resonate to that. You don't have to. But I'm getting, like, because I'm getting the visual of the tree out in the backyard that never has been broken by the wind. So no matter what the storm comes, what storms may come, it's never like broken, truly. It's like the tree still bends. So it's like you and your person are able to kind of come to some sort of compromise, some sort of communication. You're going to be able to kind of communicate. It's going to strengthen, it's going to strengthen a tree a bit, but it's going to like allow you to sway together, move together in a certain direction that you want you and your person to go into. But I'm getting it's all about approach and how you approach the situation. Okay, this is my new deck. Okay, you can tell it's like stiff. Stiff. It's very stiff. There we go. Gotta work it. Gotta work the deck in. That's so. I really shouldn't say that. You got just a kiss, Lady A. Kiss, just a kiss. All right. Oh, I get a ping. Somebody's going to ping in a ring. You could be dealing with the bad boy. Somebody who smokes. Doesn't have to be. A loner type. Rebellious, unpredictable. He's fire, thrilling to touch, but you might get burned. Aries, Leo, Sag, could be dealing with. You could be dealing with the gardener. Bad boy, the gardener. Nurturing and patient. He'll grow beautiful flowers. Just don't rush him. Somebody very slow. Slow to growth. Number 6, number 22 could resonate. Or there's something about wanting to kind of like, you've already put in some sort of work into something and now you're wanting to see some sort of efforts. Then it could have been kind of like slow growing. Somebody could have been blocked. I'm being drawn to the no. So again, some of you could be blocked intuition. Or somebody's trying to block your intuition. Somebody could be really trying to cause you to go down a wrong path. Or keep you stuck in a toxic cycle or toxic behaviors that they know is not good for you. Even some of you may know it's not good for you. I'm also getting that there's some sort of seeds that may have been planted to try to ruin somebody's reputation. And they're waiting to see if it takes root. The gym, bruh. Sculpted and confident, all muscles and hustle, protein shake not included. This could be somebody who is, could be in the sports industry, doesn't have to be. This could be somebody who takes very good care of their body. Or you're dealing with someone who likes to hit the gym, obviously. Growing. There could be somebody having a glow up, and I'm being drawn to the energy drinks. Or somebody could really like energy drinks. I'm not a fan of energy drinks. I'm really not. They're bad for your heart. There's something about making sure you're taking care of your heart, because energy drinks are not good for your heart. And so maybe somebody's taking better care of themselves. You got the politician. Ooh, you could. Ooh. Shit. You could be dealing with somebody who. They could be on a different side of the political spectrum than you. Or you're dealing with somebody who is like, works in the government sector somehow, way, shape, or form. But, or as it says, charismatic and persuasive, promises everything, delivers. Well, that's confidential. So this is like, you got somebody in your energy who is, they're like the bullshitter. Y'all know what I'm talking about when it comes to health. No shade to anyone who's involved in the government sector, okay? But y'all know what I'm freaking talking about. Like, they're going to promise you all kinds of shit that they cannot freaking deliver on. I mean, they might try, but yeah, it's a lot of, like, blowing smoke up at people's asses just to get them into the position that they want to get into. And then if they do deliver on some aspects, a lot of it's like some backhanded, like, shake-handed deals kind of crap that went down. Not always, but I'm just saying, it is what it is. So you could have somebody who's like really, really good at just like either public speaking or just laying it on real thick. Because they want to come in and work on something with you to help something grow. It could be, they're trying to come out, I'm getting like trying to come out of the doghouse a bit. I don't know, you could be in an argument with like family, friend, coworker, like whatever. And I'm getting like this person is like they did something that they know wasn't maybe like, it wasn't good. But they want to come in, they want to work on together. And it's like they're going to come in and sweet talk you. But yet, are they going to deliver on whatever promises, on whatever it is that they're making towards you? Can they deliver? Okay, last one. You got, okay, you can have somebody who's good with animals, or somebody who owns a dog or a cat or a bird or a turtle. I don't know if that's a turtle or a tortoise. I do know that there is a difference. Somebody could be moving at a slow speed. I'm getting the veterinarian. You could be dealing with somebody who is a vet. And I said vet as in like a veteran, but it could be a veteran, but it doesn't have to be. This is a veterinarian. Somebody who works with animals. Somebody who's good with animals. Somebody who loves animals. Very caring and endearing. There's also something about maybe if you're being guided, your ancestor, spirit guides, guardian angels, the divine is trying to send you some sort of messages through the animal kingdom. So, you know, pay attention to that. And you have the model. This is giving glow up energy for me. Beautiful and sought after beauty fades, but substance endures. So something making sure that like you're looking soul deep within a person and not just surface level. Looking at intelligence, looking at integrity, looking at everything that you want in a partner, because over time, the looks do fade. You get to be 70, 80, 90, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, they do fade. In addition to, I know a lot of people like to think about the bedroom kind of thing too, but you got to actually think about what if like one or both partners are unable to perform. Do you actually like your person? Do you get along with that person? Could you like just be content with being with that person without having that other aspect? I mean, of course you want that, don't get me wrong, but down the road, if for some God-forsaken awful reason that person can't, are you going to be fine with that? Because you sure as hell don't want to be with somebody who's going to be like, yeah, well, no, you can't, so I'm going to go out and go find it somewhere else. I mean, that's really not the type of person. So you want somebody who's going to be like truly loyal, devoted to you, and looks at you on a soul level, intellectual, all that, rather than just a physical appearance aspect of that. Some of you, that may be what you're manifesting in. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't want your person to be like looking good, looking fly kind of thing, but I mean, sometimes it's not all about that. And you have the climber. You may have somebody who's a social climber or wanting to try to climb up the social ladder. And this with the politician, it's like they're going to blow smoke up so many people's asses just to get whatever it is that they want. It could be from you, could be just people around them, whatever. Or it's like maybe somebody has been so clouded visioned for so long because they had people around them that were just yes women, yes men, where it was like no matter what they did, it was like, oh, yeah, that's great. And it was always like uplifting energy, but you never had somebody who was there to be like straight up truth. I mean, you want the truth speakers in your life as well, because they're going to keep you grounded. They're going to keep you like where you need to be. It's nice to have like the uplifting support and things like that from all the yes people, but there could have been somebody who was like, you could be dealing with somebody who it was almost like they were never told no a day in their life. For some of you, this could also be I'm getting like digging yourself out of a hole as well. It's like you're trying to come up out of some sort of negative energy or some sort of whatever, and you're trying to figure out what to say, how to do it, things like that. to try and pull yourself out of some, I'm getting like deep shit. Like somebody was wearing some serious boots in that river. Alright, you could be dealing, number 6, 33, 22. So I'm getting like life path 33, life path 22, life path 6. Number 13 can resonate, 56, 41, and 24. These don't have to be life paths. They just can be if they resonate with you. You got something bad. Ooh, something bad about to happen. Okay, Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood. I got a feeling something bad's about to happen. Ooh, that's a sign. Ooh, somebody feels like a situation is going to turn out badly. Like, maybe it's like no matter what it is that they say or no matter what it is that they do, like the situation is just going to turn out bad. Or you have somebody who is like in your energy. It could even be an ex who is wanting something bad to happen to you, wishing bad upon you. They don't want to see you rise. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you move on to somebody happy. And make somebody happy. Or move on to somebody and be happy. This ex could have been the one lying and tarnishing somebody's reputation. Or trying to stop and block new energy from coming in towards you. It could be one ex on one person and it could be an ex on another side. I mean, you could have two. Alright, you got King of Cups. You got somebody, somebody's wanting to come in and definitely work on something. They're focused on work, but they're very passionate. Not so much just passionate, but they're very loving. Kind, loving, but they're discerning on I'm getting like they're trying to hook you in because this person does love you. They have feelings, emotions for you. But with croc here, tick-tock croc, it's like tick-tock. It's like there's something about timing as well. You could have people watching behind the scenes, watching and waiting for something to happen. Tick-tock, tick-tock. To see if somebody's going to be hooked. I'm getting hook, line, and sinker. Somebody thinks like they got something in the bag. When in fact it's like, are you sure about that? And then you have the Magician. It's like this manifestation energy. You got to be careful with the Magician energy because it could be a trickster type of energy. So it's like you could have like this King of Cups energy here trying to manifest. And it's something, it could just be something that this person loves. Could be even work dynamic. Ace of Coins. Yeah, it could be something involving work. Where they're trying to, maybe some of you are trying to manifest more money or whatever coming in towards you, a promotion coming in towards you. On something that you know that you're going to love being able to put the work into. It could even be going to college, like you're wanting to, put in the work to go to college to increase your knowledge and your skills, and things like that to allow yourself to be able a better earning potential. Or somebody sees you as very abundant. And you have somebody manifesting you in. Be careful somebody's not trying to use you with this trickster energy. And I just got for the love of money. For the love of money. Is it Bone Thugs and Harmony? And you have the 7 of Coins. could be going through, you have people admiring you. Could be in a leadership position, but it's giving me like you have people who are like admire you, or they're looking up to you. Scar, but the scar is given like a very like hidden intent, hidden motives, a little bit more of a sinister type of energy. Somebody who is like, it could just be totally freaking backstabbing. So you could be dealing with somebody who is like in the work front, who's like backstabbing you in the work front. Or it could be family or friends, you know, who's trying to interfere with you in your work, interfere with your stability, your abundance, whatever it is that you find abundant. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a tangible thing. It could be material aspect, but it could very well be, you know, love, joy, peace, happiness, like the things that keep you kind of grounded, anchored. You know, you've got somebody or a group of somebodies here, because you've got the group, you've got the hyenas here. This is my villains deck from Disney, or not from Disney, but my villains deck. I love it. So this is given like you got a group down here who could be just like cheering on or trying to. I'm getting like lies, deceit, deception, all behind the scenes towards maybe a particular person to try and go for tearing somebody else down. It could be in the work dynamic, so you could have like a group of colleagues who's literally talking shit, rumors, doing this, doing that behind the scenes, and amping like this person up. It's like lifting this person up. But this person is very dark and devious under the surface. You got the Two of Cups here. There's something about a choice, a decision that's needing to be made. Some of you could be ridding yourself of like these energies that are just, again, like the yes men, the, you know, yes women who are, you know, they're really only just looking out for themselves, because they sure as hell don't want, you know, they don't want Scar eating them up. You've seen the whole freaking, like, what is it, that they call it Death Valley or whatever it is. You know, you've seen it. They've seen the bones. For real. They don't want to end up like that. So you got a lot of people who are, like, looking out for themselves because they're like, oh, they're going to throw me under the bus. Oh, they're going to let me go if I don't, you know, da-da-da-da. Who gives a shit? Like, don't play by anybody else's rules. Do what's right for you. What's best for you. And this Two of Cups, or something that you're wanting to give energy into. There could be a decision that's needing to be made, but this is kind of a love, but it's like giving a decision that you're needing to make. And then you've got the Two of Swords right here. So you're at a crossroads is what it's giving me. A decision. Definitely a decision making. Could be on the love aspect, or who you want to pour your love into, or what you want to pour your love, your time, your effort, everything into. And you're needing to make a decision on what path and what direction to take. Now, for some of you, I mean, if you have a specific person, it could be that person that's what they're needing to do. They've come to some sort of crossroads situation to where it's like, what direction are they going to go? Now, some of you can forge your own path, free will. Something about church bells. Somebody sees wedding bells in your future. You got Three of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, like wedding right there. What did I freaking say? Hermits. Contemplating, thinking, future, and about making an offer. And some of you could have an offer coming in towards you. Could be kind of like in this hermit energy right now, contemplating. You've got a King of Wands. Somebody's very passionate about you. It could be a soulmate coming in with the Six of Cups energy. It could be somebody that you've known since childhood. Or it could also be somebody who wants to have children. Or this person could be kind of immature. You know, it does say the innocence here. Or it could just be younger than you. getting that also. This person could be acting very... okay. You have somebody who's like leveling up. They are having a glow up. They are coming in. They're thinking about what it is that they want to do. They may see you as some source of light, as some source of anchor, some sort of grounding, like you are, like whatever. And they want to come in to make some sort of offer. But they want to come in and they want to change things up. They want to do something differently. They don't want to be stuck on the same cycle, same pattern. It's like you're doing something differently. They don't want the conflict anymore. And then you have like here, but somebody's stubborn. You both could be stubborn. This, like towards the middle here. But you're both very passionate about each other. This could be a soulmate situation. Again, for some of you, this also, with these three here, the way that they were separated, this does give me that somebody could be protecting children. If you have kids, if you don't, that's okay. You know, it could be your animals. It could be your stability, whatever it is that you see something that you love, that you put time and effort into, and that you love. And there's something about with this Knight of Coins, it's like you're wanting to protect. Now, for some of you, this is also giving like you're maybe wanting to share. Could be tapping into your creativity a bit. You could be focusing more on work. Now, some of you, this could be something that you're going to be doing with your person, is working together with you and your person. And it could be something that you're very passionate about doing, that you're going to wind up coming together with your person. Now, for some of you, it doesn't have to be with your person. You know, with the Three of Wands here, there could be travel. Some of you could travel and work, or okay. You got drunk and I don't want to go home. Oh, King, Miranda Lambert. Somebody could just... I'm getting drunk text, drunk call. Or somebody is really overindulging. Because I'm getting like... I don't know, somebody could show up to your doorstep drunk. Ooh, that's so random. Be careful. Turning off. Somebody shows up drunk. Getting like, it could be heated, upset, arguing. Could have to call the police on somebody. What's going on this weekend? You got the King of Swords. Somebody is making a conscious decision, not exactly, doesn't necessarily mean with their heart, in their heart space, but they've gained some sort of clarity. This could be somebody in their leadership position. You got the King, and then you got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, or Nine of Swords. Why did I say Knight of Swords? And you got the Queen of Wands. Good Lord. Somebody's gaining some sort of courage to come and... How was that? Oh, that was my food. I was like, I heard a beep. I was like, what is that? But they're nervous, they're anxious, but they're stepping into their power because they're wanting to come forward and actually speak some truth. Or you're going to be hearing some sort of truth. You could be nervous about what you're going to be hearing, but I'm getting that you and maybe somebody else, you're kind of, I'm getting you're both in your heads. You're both nervous, you're both worrisome. Maybe not sleeping very well, thinking about some sort of action that you're wanting to take or going to be taking, because with this decision that you're making, oh, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, it's like you are following your hearts, speaking some sort of truth, or again, it could be receiving truth. Something that you're very passionate about, though. Be careful. they're coming in with determination. Like, they're truly coming in with, like, a specific goal set in mind, an outcome in mind, and this person is nervous about what the outcome is going to be. And I see bottom of the deck. It could be about some sort of betrayal. They're feeling burdened and they want to release the burdens from the situation. And it's kind of like it could be dealing with somebody younger, or it could involve somebody younger. Or this person is just like, this is like a message coming in. This person could have been spying and watching you, waiting to see when the time is right. But there's some sort of conflict. Either they're conflicted with themselves, or they feel like that there's competition. There's somebody coming in towards you. So they feel like they need to come in first. Or, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. This could have been like slow coming in. Slow communication coming in for you. And there's something about standing your ground also. Don't back down is what I'm getting for some of you. Like, or a need to see from a different perspective, like each other's perspective, even if it's a group, seeing from each other's perspective. You got 3 of Cups again, and then the 2 of Cups. Somebody's made it, they're not clear. Or they may have made a decision, and they're deciding, they've made a decision, 5 of Swords. They're tired of the conflict, they're tired of the battles. It could have been a third-party situation going on, and this person's making a decision, made a choice, or they're just unclear about what choice that they are needing to make. Could also be something about, maybe somebody feels like that there's no way that a compromise could be made, and they're feeling unhopeful. Like they're losing hope in a situation. And you got the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of love here, or a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. There's something about wanting to make this offer. And it's like with the Queen of Cups here, it's like once he, she, whatever, makes up their mind of who they're wanting to offer that cup to, it's like nobody else is in sight, you know, for the Queen of Cups. And that's it. But maybe this person feels like that they've been blocked, the 8 of Swords here, or they're stopped, or there's something holding this person back from making some sort of forward movement. The 4 of Wands energy. It's giving me some sort of inspiration. Something maybe inspires this person. The King of Cups energy here. You got the King and Queen of Cups here. It is your counterpart. Contemplation. Wanting to work on it. If you see in this card, he's pouring into that cup. So it's contemplating, looking out, trying to decide. It's like scanning, you know. I'm getting like another King of Cups that it's like they're scanning the surface and seeing what they want to pour their love and their emotions into. So it's not just so much, it's like they are focused on one cup, but contemplating whether or not that they want to actually move forward and actually pour this love and this energy into it. And there's something that like ignites this person, like a spark. It's like the path may have been blocked, because like with the path being blocked with swords, But here, this path is being ignited and illuminated. So it's like this person is getting some sort of clarity, again, confusion, and a new desire. You got that's my kind of night. Ow, Brian. Hold on. Oh, I don't know why. Like somebody down by the river fishing. It's like catfish dinner. Somebody do cornbread. I don't know, somebody could like fishing. I don't know why, because I did say river, and I don't know why, I just got Chris Farley in my head. In a van down by the river. Oh, that's so weird. Alright, what else do we have? That's so random. Crazy, crazy. Okay. Okay, is there something about like codependency or addictions? Like somebody is addicted to you. Or maybe it was like somebody in the past that it was like the obsession was like sex-based, passion, lust, you know, and they're finally realizing that it wasn't actually love. It wasn't based upon love. It wasn't feelings, wasn't emotions. It was just sexual energy, you know, and okay, yeah, so the sex was good, but what's left after that? You know, like, do you actually get along kind of thing? And then you're having, like, you could have walked away from a situation. Somebody, you broke up with somebody broke up with you, whatever the situation is, but you're kind of like having a realization that it wasn't love. Broken dreams, broken promises, whatever, right? And now you're going through a glow up. You're looking good, looking fly, and it's like you choose you, self-love, pouring that love into you. Transformation. Some of you are going through a transformation, and you like have like this natural flow about you. People could be noticing, like, hey, have you seen so-and-so? Okay, how you doing? All right, and you got truth hurts. Ooh. I'm getting somebody who's very conservative as well. I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit more conservative, speaking some sort of truth. Or it could even be like you're realizing the truth because they're kind of like looking back, nostalgia at the memories, looking back at the past. And again, with that, this wasn't love. It's like this person's going through it. They could be seeing their ex go through a glow up and now they're in their head, but yet, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to be. This could be you and your person is like looking back and being like, oh, damn, what did I do? But at the same time, it wasn't love. It was based upon pure sexual energy. There are days every now and again. And then only when convenient. You got somebody who's wanting to come. Maybe somebody in your energy, he's only texting you, messaging you, or just around or whatever when it's like, it's convenient for them. Maybe this was your past person and that's what you're kind of looking through. You're like, you know, damn, like I put in all this, like I messaged them, I called them, you know, and they never returned my call or like whatever. Like it was only when it was on their time, when they were okay, you know, when like they wanted to talk. But yeah, when you wanted to talk or you wanted, you know, some attention or you needed somebody to be there for you, where the hell were they? They weren't there. So, you know, and it could be like you're realizing that somebody is used you only for your energy, your attention, and what it is that you provided to them. Somebody could even be like Somebody could reach out to you and just literally trauma dump all over you and then ghost. And you're like, whoa, really? Yeah. Okay. So this is like you're finally seeing truth for where it is. And then you got never really over. Somebody really thinks that like they can come back around any time that they want because they're like, oh, we're not done. We're not done. This isn't over. Like the cycle's just going to repeat itself. But you know what? Somebody healed. The hook, yeah, gone. No. Removed. Gone. They're free. They've gained the clarity, or you've gained the clarity, and then talking to the void. So it's like, this is giving me, like, somebody could have been, like, been blocked and didn't even know that they were blocked, and they're just talking to, you know, they're sending messages and the messages weren't getting delivered. Some of you, it could possibly even be you didn't block. There could be some other reasons why it was blocked. Could have went to spam mail. It could have been whatever the situation is. There could even be third parties who are trying to block incoming communication so you don't receive messages from a specific person or group or whatever. And so those messages are being sent, but they're being undelivered. That's for some, not all of you. If you know, you know. Can't move on. And somebody can't move on. Can't move forward, can't move on. They're stuck in this cycle of a roundabout loop-de-loo. Getting like the loop-de-loo. It's like Adam Sandler, the loop. Is it the goat? Yeah, the goat. Like, in the loop-de-loo. Oh, somebody might like Adam Sandler. But they feel like that they haven't gained some sort of closure into it. And this is some sort of toxic cycle that's been going over and over and over. And somebody is like, it's kind of like their karma. Or maybe they feel like this is karma for a situation. Or you got somebody who is blocking the communication to try and keep somebody stuck in like a cyclical loop. And this is somebody who thinks that they're dishing karma because they're hurt. That for some of you, the truth hurts. Some of you, you know, they got broken up with when they realized like this wasn't a love type of situation. This was a lust type of situation. This was a use me or, you know, use you whenever that you need, but not when, you know, it wasn't an equal give and take. It wasn't like you were giving back and forth to each other. It was totally a one-sided thing, and somebody is actually seeing it for what it is, and they walked away from the situation. You know, somebody really thinks that they can just come on in, or it's not over, like, no, or he's not moving on, or they're not going anywhere. No, they'll be back, they'll be back, they'll be back. But you're like, nah, no, nope, hook's out. I ain't coming back. And this person could have been trying like hell to reach back out. And you're like, Again, for some of you, there could be some third party situation where it's like the communications aren't going through for whatever reason. You got She's Everything, Brad Paisley on right now. So you got somebody who's looking at you like you are their everything. You're their anchor. You're their person. You're it for them. Future spouse. What? Healthy habits. So you got somebody's wanting to come in to actually commit to you. You got marriage material, soulmate energy, forever vibes. It's all here, and now it's up to you to nurture it. So you got somebody coming in. It's your boo. Look at that. You got healthy habits. You shared commitment to a healthier life. amplifies your connection. This is an upgrade for the body, mind, and spirit. So there's something that you guys are definitely taking better care of your health. Could even be better mental mind space. You got new adventures. Some of you, again, traveling. Some of you could be traveling together. This is going to, in your future. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's going to get spicy. Somebody could be going on a trip and you got the sacred mirror. And this mirror gives me, with the soulmate here, this gives me twin flame. Your mirror. And then, and oh my gosh, and your best friend. This is like your twin flame, but will be like your best friend. Some of you could already be your best friend. Some of you could be in a same-sex relationship. Doesn't have to be. It's not for everybody. But it's like you could meet this person on a trip, or you're going to go on a trip together. You got, whether it's road trips or soul quests, you're in it together. This love is a passport to the kind of life you used to only dream about. Why am I loving that? Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. I'm getting all like, aw, for you. Okay, you got sexual chemistry. The spark is undeniable. Your bodies speak a language your minds haven't even fully translated yet. This also gives me when you and your partner actually come together, there is, I mean, you do have a Kundalini awakening normally, like, separated, but then when you two come together, it's going to be, like, on a cosmic level. Like, it'll blow your mind, you and your twin flame together. It'll be like, what? I've been missing this all my life? What the? All right, and you got sacred mirror. Yeah, this connection reflects not only your wounds, but your power, your patterns, and your potential. These truths can only rise in the light of real intimacy. So, your person's going to be feeling what you're feeling. Well, in a different kind of aspect, but you guys are going to be mirroring each other. So, there's also given something about, like, maybe doing some mirroring exercises, especially with this union coming in together, making sure that you're both aligned. But I'm getting like you're both coming into alignment. And then you got with this best friends energy, you could spend hours doing nothing together and still call it the best day. Oh yes, just being together is more than enough. I love that. Like being with chosen. Some of y'all are chosen. This is going to be a very high level union coming in together. Or high soulmates union coming in together. Twin flame, soulmate, doesn't matter. It's going to be like some of you are maybe chosen. And this does give mirroring energy to me. Now again, it could be a same-sex couple relationship. Doesn't have to be. It could be. But it does give me like chosen. You know, so you could be somebody who embodies that title, or, you know, is chosen. You could be an earth angel or elemental angel. You've earned your own definition of family, and this love feels like home in every way that matters. I'm just got, they're coming home. I don't know. Or you're gonna feel like home. Either or. Oh, what the heck? On the bottom of this deck, twin flames. Coming in, Georgia. Coming in hot and heavy. It's just the chemistry between you and your person is going to be off the charts. It's just crazy. Crazy. But remember, it's not all about lust and passion and all that. You know, there's more to it. There's some sort of transformation, and you guys are going through, you and your person, or you yourself are going through a transformation. Could be a transition. And you're deciding to end a toxic cycle to where Some of you could have been committed to somebody, but you're realizing in a previous commitment, prior commitment, but you're realizing it was lust. Now, for some of you, something could have ended because of cheating. Somebody could have cheated, and this is somebody like you thought maybe. Either you were engaged, or it was just a commitment, or it could have been a marriage, and you're like, peace. You're like, goodbye. It could be something about now this person is throwing some, could be evil eye or whatever, because they don't want you to move on. You could also be somebody who is very spiritual, somebody who's gifted. There could even be somebody who is like trying to come in between, like watching, waiting to see an ending, because they're trying to manifest it. Oh, ick. Okay, they could be trying to do some sort of love spells or whatever. Candle magic, I don't know, oils, like moon, be careful with, especially with this moon energy. Like trying to do this so you break up with somebody, or they're getting in between so you don't find a commitment, so you don't step into a commitment with somebody else. Because for some of you, you've got an energy or somebody coming in towards you. So there could be, again, it could be an ex or whatever who does not want to see you move on. And so they could be throwing so much shit at you to try and stop and block this union from coming together. Again, it doesn't have to be one person. It could be, you know, a couple different people. But it's like they're trying to end whatever this is. For some of you, it could be trying to implement a third party into a situation, send in a third party to stop and block it from happening. So that way your true person, true soulmate, whoever is coming in, so that way they can try and be like, oh, well, look, trying to ruin, you know, like I said at the beginning, try to ruin the reputation of somebody. Again, there could be just, you know, talks about it as well to try to end somebody because they see somebody, see you moving into some sort of commitment and they want you to say peace out to somebody else. And this could be like a crazy ex-bitch, crazy ex-lover, I don't know, freaking A. So you gotta be careful. I don't know. Who's probably, you know, could be a dude too. I mean, either way, a dude can be a bitch too. Higher self, you're activating your awakening. You've gone through some sort of awakening. For some sort of decisions, some sort of clarity, you've had a timeline shift by taking some sort of action. You're trusting in your higher self. You're trusting in your intuition and your higher knowledge. The signs, the synchronicities that are being given to you, you're trusting in it. Again with the commitment, twin flames. Somebody's going through some sort of karmic debt. But I'm getting like the karmic debt has been paid. Lessons have been learned. The debt has been paid. Twin flame union is coming together. Could have telepathic communication with each other right now. Somebody could be very heated and pissed off. It's going to, oh yeah. Somebody's going to be pissed. This could also be, yeah, because somebody's overthinking there in their head. Now, with a lot of fire right here, it's giving me somebody's going to be angry and upset about a situation. Could be third party, doesn't have to be. But I'm also getting somebody is really, really in over their head. about whether this union is either going to come together, and this could be you and your person coming together. And so one or both of you are kind of in your head about the situation, or you've got somebody on the outside who is really, really all pissed off, angry, frustrated in their head about this situation, about this coming together. I'm getting right now, this could be like past life, something that has happened over and over and over from past lives, to where somebody may need to make a decision. Oh, son of a bitch. Or somebody may need to make a decision because you got somebody coming in who wants to use you for what you have, or whatever kind of come up they think that they're going to have with you. Or you have somebody who doesn't want to let you go for that reason, because they know the type of energy that you bring helps lift, even if it's financially, even if it's, emotionally, even if it's a physical height. Like, it literally, like, your energy amplifies your person. And so they are able to level up on so many different levels, in so many different ways. And it could even be up on the social climbing aspect of it. It could even be monetary, where you're going to increase the income. Now, for some of you, like some of your exes you may have kind of dealt with, and like once you walked away, they're like financially like shit. Their, physical, emotional, mental health is like shit. It's all gone downhill because you have like sustained them for so very long. And so when you leave, they're so codependent upon you and your energy because of what you do for them. So you could have somebody who's in your energy who does not want to let you go, because they know once you move on to somebody else, that other person is going to benefit from you. Not that you were just like, they're purposely going to do that. It's just something that, like, energetically, it's going to be, you're going to be bouncing back and forth with each other on, like, you're going to give your person your energy and uplift and light and all this other, and then your person is going to bounce back that right back at you, and you're both going to level up together. Whereas before, when you were in previous relationships, for some of you, it's like your person took. They leveled up while you either maintained stagnancy, or, you were just depleted and drained. So for some of you coming out of those relationships, it may have taken a long while for you to heal, get back on your feet, even energetically, emotionally, mentally. Like, you could have been like exhausted, and it has taken you so much time to be able to regain your strength, regain your power. And you could have somebody in your energy who is trying to tear that down, so you aren't able to kind of like re-energize, refresh, have that light within you, have it glowing, because they don't want somebody else to see that. Now, you could have other people around you who see that within you, and they don't want you to move towards somebody else, because either maybe they don't like that other person. Maybe they think that person's a piece of shit. But if that person, your piece of shit, is like your piece of shit, then you know what? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Like, your person's your person. Like, I'm not going to say they're a piece of shit. That's for y'all to judge. Oh, that's so weird. But I'm getting, like, there's energies who do not want you to come together, because, like, as far as past life, you could have somebody in your energy who literally, they want to use you, but you've got another person who is like your person, who's going to come in and add to your life and not take away from you. They're not going to like energetically drain you and make you feel exhausted and make you feel like all that. You're going to feel the difference around certain people coming in. Red lipstick stains. You got X's and O's. Yeah, some of you, this could be like even you and your person have dealt with people who have been so mentally, physically, and emotionally just draining. And now you finally kind of healed and kind of are able in alignment and finally coming together. anger management. Somebody's going to be pissed, or somebody is pissed because they may have found out somebody was cheating, or they're moving towards a new direction. Somebody is like, they're hurt, they're heartbroken because you're moving on into a different direction. Could be something about it's like trying to take the memories that you and maybe this person have created, and they're trying to just like purge it from their memories. Or this is what you're doing, you're trying to just like purge somebody from your system, is what I'm getting. Because somebody like screwed up big time, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done. And you're trying to let something go. Pain the person. There could have been evidence. Oh shit. Okay, there could be evidence of somebody caught cheating that somebody is trying to come in and get rid of. Or there's somebody who is in the spotlight, because the red lipstick gives me somebody who is like front and center. Because I'm just getting like Taylor Swift from my red lips to yours. So it's like somebody who's like front and center of the show, whatever. And somebody is like upset. They want to destroy you. They're heated. But I'm getting like they're wanting to destroy some sort of evidence of like, it could be cheating, but somebody may have found it out. Ooh. Somebody could have like really went ballistic and started breaking shit. Oh, I had the song Limp Bizkit in my head yesterday. Oh, it was break. A break. Oh shit, I can't remember. According, or there's some sort of something that's like maybe old news. It's like this isn't something new. It could have been something. Somebody could have cheated like multiple times. So it's like this is nothing new. Yeah, be careful. I'm also getting somebody could have been lying and saying you had like an STD or something. They're like, oh, be cautious, be careful. Like, if she walks the street, she gets paid with extra, you know, walking the streets at night. But yet, that person, they're getting played. It's because somebody's trying to pull somebody's strings. They don't want them to do what it is that, you know, they're meant to do. They're trying to influence. So they could have been lying and been like, oh, we got all this. But yet it could have been fake. Fake evidence. In order to destroy somebody's reputation. Claiming that they, you know, are a promiscuous type of person. And oh my gosh, she's so promiscuous. You better make sure that you wear protection. But this person could have been lied to. They could have believed these lies, whatever it is, and now it's like they're maybe finding out the truth, and know that they screwed up because they believed some sort of truth from somebody else. Instead of going into a direction that maybe they wanted to go into. Been like, oh, I've known that person for like a long time, and let me tell you, I know a lot of the things that they've done, when in fact that bitch probably didn't know you from jack shit, never met you a day in their life, but you want to be like, oh, but I know, or I know somebody who knows. No you don't, bitch. No you don't. They were probably lying. And they're getting caught lying. And that's why they're trying to get rid of evidence. Because they're getting caught lying. For making up all kinds of stuff on you. But it's okay. Somebody was playing chess. Somebody still has evidence. Or somebody was sitting back watching. And now scarcity is given like somebody's clearing the board. Like, it's like topple one over. I'm getting like the divine God is toppling one by one by one by one over karma. Bam, 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 bam. So if it's one person, 2 people, 3, I don't care how many it is that's involved. It's just like God put you in a place, and it's just like the whole chessboard's going to just be like, you're going to see like people just scatter. Or you're going to see a person. And I'm getting like it's a person and then like a group. But you're going to see them scatter. And this could be somebody they could be spying and watching you through tarot. Doesn't have to be through any other kind of divination practices. Could be, could be astral projection in your dreams. It could be remote viewing. It could be like any of that. You got somebody like watching and spying on you. And again, this is like because they miss you. I kept fishing for comments. It's a checklist. Somebody's studying and watching because they want you back. So they're either, it could be like taking notes. It's like taking notes. Acts rich, money showing off. Chest. Happiness hater. Somebody doesn't want to see you move on. Groovy. Because they're all up in their ego. Hurt ego, getting in the way. You're just sitting back and you're chilling. You're like, whatever. Whatever. Or maybe somebody's saying that you're like hating on somebody's happiness. Or like, oh, they don't want to see you move on. Like, oh my gosh. But you're like, what's happening? So groupie. I'm getting just like, because they're just saying that ego, unfazed. But you're sitting back and you're just like, I'm cool. I'm chill. Like, I'm good. Like, you're bossing the hell up. Or this, they could be saying this about a boss daddy. They could be trying to say that, like, you stole their person. Or saying, oh, so-and-so's butthurt because they think that they're gone. They stole your person. You got an offer. You got a new offer coming in for some of you. So, if you got somebody coming in, like, claiming some shit, I don't know. For some of you, hating on your happiness. And you got a group watching you. Because somebody's hurt, upset. You could even, like, again, like a crew. Groups. Throwing shade. This is given the shade as well. And it's given the evil eye and all that other, I don't know. People throwing magic with this, like, unfazed. So irritating. You know, like, I'm going to say this right now. There are certain people you just do not do that to. Because it will immediately ricochet right back. Because, and somebody's just focused on work. Taking care of them. Focus on work. But I'm going to tell you, like, it literally immediately ricochets right back. You know, like if you're like a prophet or chosen one or an elemental angel, you know, God ain't gonna let that shit fly. He will not. And it will automatically kick right on back. And people might be like, oh, well, they are throwing magic back at me. No, bitch, guess what? It's called prayer. It's called prayer. Like, all you gotta do is pray. God's got you. Faith, hope, belief, like, it's going to have you protected. The archangel's going to have you protected. Your guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides are going to have you protected. If you are in the wrong, your guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, they're going to be on lockdown. They will not be able to help you from the karma and the shit that you will receive with that coming back to you. Point blank, period. So there are some people, and you got to watch who you're messing with. I'm going to tell you right now. You need to watch who you're messing with, because God don't play. And I'll tell you right now, God does not play about me. And I am so thankful for that one. But gratitude. So make sure y'all stay prayed up. Show gratitude always. Always. Even if it's like the most shittiest ass situation that you have been through and you are still going through it, show gratitude. There's still something to be grateful for. It does not matter. Like, you woke up that day. You are still breathing. So, I'm going to tell you, be grateful. Because when you come out the other end of it, you are going to be thanking God that He carried you through that. You know, sometimes it's not even like sometimes you feel like you're crawling. Sometimes you feel like you are just barely breathing through the shit. But God's got you. He's going to, pick you up and carry you over the threshold himself if you got to. So, God, thank the Lord for that. So, I'm not trying to push religion, push faith. You pray to whom you pray to, whatever. I pray to God, one creative source, the Almighty. So, y'all do you, but just, stay prayed up. That's all you need. You don't need all this magic, black magic, whatever. I mean, okay, intentions, whatever, but it is what it is. But be careful what you're throwing at others. So, because it will kick back at you, and sometimes it's going to kick you a lot harder than what you thought it affected that other person. Whew, and I have seen it happen so many times over. So many times over. And you don't even have to do anything. Pray. So, alright, thank you all. Thank you, Lisa, thank you, Shrek, thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening for our Dark Series and the Twinflame collective read. I know this kind of tapped into a bit of the Twinflame a little bit, but it's also appealed to the soulmate aspect as well. It could, it's either or. It could even be, and we delved into work and all that. So, all right, wishing you guys lots of love, peace, happiness, joy, abundance, all the beautiful, wonderful things. Don't forget, manifest this weekend with pure heart, pure mind, pure soul, pure light, pure intentions, and for the best and greatest, highest outgood. Or outpouring out good, for the greatest good of all involved, including yourself. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something.